Is there any reason to have a Kelce Gronk debate? Because people are nationally. I think it's ridiculous.
I mean, I think, I brought up, I think that Kelce passed him only because he ended up doing stuff a little bit longer. But I mean, if you ask me who I thought the better talent was, I'm always going to go with Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk's a better. I mean, Kelce's a better receiver than Gronk,
Yeah.
for sure, but he's not a better tight end.
No, exactly. Correct. Better pass catcher. Yeah, for sure. Do
you think Brady? I would just say this, Bobby. Is Brady getting sacked 6 times? If Gronk is, if everything was the same, and Gronk is a tight end, isn't he blocking?
Yeah, for sure. And he's more part of the game plan
there's some
too.
bad highlights of fucking Kelce just giving up.
Right. Well, he can't do it. He's getting old. I
think Gronk was a better football player. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think what I said was Kelce's a better receiver. Gronk's a better tight end.
I think Kelce really had a special ability to like find space, like pre-catching the ball. They're so different. Like they're so different in how they played the game. So like I get why people compare them because they're like the two best guys, obviously. But like Gronk was like a yards after catch guy. Like he would he could like lay out guys with blocks and like really block in key moments. And I think he just had more about him.
His 2011 season. I mean, outside of anything that Tony Gonzalez did, is the best season I've ever seen for a tight end. Like it was unbelievable. I think 90 catches, 1,300 yards, 17 touchdowns. Like that dude, it was unbelievable. Like I think about that Washington game where I think he caught something on the sideline, and it's just like 2 guys that tried to tackle him, and he legit ran for 60. Like I'm like,
I mean, that's the thing. People forget.
We have not seen
bouncing off that dude.
Crazy, right? Unbelievable.
Like bouncing off him, and like I think. You could make the case that Kelce's like play extension skills and like his backyard footballness was like a thing that maybe elevates him a little bit, like the cool shit he could do by like throwing the ball like laterally and shit. And he's got some like pretty cool highlights when it comes to that. But like, I don't know, like as far as like stuff that really impacts the game, like to your point, Mike, if he's out there blocking, it's like, all right, Gronk's not a receiver anymore. Like Brady's out there running for his fucking life. So he's going to have to go protect him. They would have been able to make that in-game adjustment. They would have. And like, I'm not saying that means Brady beats you, but most of the time it did. So, just saying. I'll say this for legacy, by the way. I'll say this for legacy. Can I just please address those little YouTube fucks or those little fucking TikTok fucks or whatever they were on? The conversation had about Montana has been had. It's like, yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. That's the fucking problem is you had that goddamn conversation too quickly. You went and said he's already better because he did this by this age. And you all basically with the tenor of your little fucking comments were assuming he was going to win another one and three-peat. So your overconfidence became your downfall, friends, because now you are the ones that are the ball lickers. And I have to say, Montana went 4 for 4. He does not have anything because I'm relitigating it now. If you really want to try to put it to bed, that's fine. But I'm going to relitigate it because he went 4 for 4. He still has the highest QBR of anyone that's ever played in a Super Bowl still. So if we're talking about performances in a game, he's got the most consecutive passes without an interception. Joe Montana, every time he showed up to a Super Bowl, he got better. He became super Joe Montana. He became the fucking cock of the block every time that dude walked into a championship setting. And I just watched Patrick Mahomes shit in his hand. So quite honestly, you're still firmly at 3, guys. I'm so sorry. And that's really cool. Like I'm jealous. I wish I had the 3rd best fucking QB of all time. That's totally fine. But unfortunately it's 3. You're still behind Montana. So you can go into internet comment sections and jinx your fucking boy because I mean, Patrick Mahomes is going to be fine. It's you guys that have to fucking eat crow out there in the internet battlefields. And you sound dumb, quite frankly, because like the numbers support my shit. And again, go watch Joe Montana. Go watch four Joe Montana Super Bowl games. 4 for 4, 3 MVPs. Every time he played in a championship game, and I include college in this, the comeback kid in Notre Dame, every single time he beat the other guy. He was a fucking winner when it came to championships. Brady, 7 out of 10. That's unbeatable, right? 7 out of 10 Super Bowls. 7 out of 10 Super Bowls. So quite frankly, like the pre-ejaculation, the fucking premature ejaculation about Patrick Mahomes, you sound stupid. Just wait. I'm not saying he's not going to do it. I'm not saying he's not going to do it, but you have to wait until he actually does it because there's a chance he doesn't. Like, look at what is going to happen to the Chiefs in this offseason that I already outlined. He's very young. Obviously, on one of our early shows when Craig said that he was going to be out of the league in like 3 years, that was insane. And I'm saying he could still do it. He could still crush Montana. He could still surpass Brady. But again, it's the same thing with the coaching conversation. Like, I know post Super Bowl, we have to do like a legacy autopsy, guys, but like pre Super Bowl, you all need to behave yourselves, children. You all need to fucking behave yourselves next time. Okay. And honestly, put some respect on Joe Montana's name just because you weren't alive when he played. Like that doesn't, and that was back when they used to be able to hit quarterbacks. And like Joe Montana's highlights don't have any like out of bounds fucking little bitch ass fall downs. And there is not one picture of someone absolutely fucking face yamming Joe Montana into the ground like an 8-year-old. So sorry, if we're talking about legacies, the posters that are up in the Patrick Mahomes household, they don't look as cool. That's it. That's all I have to say. Don't fucking talk shit about Joe Montana. Okay, that guy was fucking awesome.
It's hard to beat.
And he was one of the best Chiefs quarterbacks up until Patrick Mahomes. People forget. He got fucking traded to the Chiefs and he gave the Chiefs their like only ever good regular season that they'd ever seen until that point. He went 14-2 with them in the regular season when he was old and had a chip on his shoulder because they replaced him with Steve Young, another fucking goat. So give me a fucking break, dude. Like you're turning on your own guy, you fools. Open a fucking history book. Christ almighty. Sorry. That annoyed me all week. It annoyed me all week. That's why I don't read the comments. You guys are sending me fucking screenshots of these fucking imbeciles in our comments section. I can't stand it. Fucking discourse.
While y'all revved up, can I just ask you a question? How embarrassing of a performance was it by DeAndre Hopkins? Like, how can he just not show up in the big game?
That drop was crazy. That drop was absolutely crazy.
Absolutely
crazy. I was devastated personally because he's on my Madden team. He's on my Madden team my rookie year, my superstar QB. And I'm taking the Tennessee Titans to a winning season this season. What, like it's hard? What, like it's fucking hard? So yeah, D-Hop's my boy. So I was a little upset. Yeah, I was a little upset that he had a game that bad. His stock sucks. Is he a free agent?
Yeah.
Does anyone even sign him after that performance? I don't know.
Someone would give him a 1-year deal. What are we really gonna do?
It's gonna be like a death island, though, right? It's gonna be like somewhere where that no one cares about, like how he started in Tennessee this season.
I think at this point he has to hunt. Like if he's gonna be like, I would suspect if T Higgins leaves Cincy, then D Hop will probably go there, right? To give Joe Burrow an option.
He's not a number 2 at this stage of his career, though. He's a 3 at best.
Wasted all his good years on Kyler Murray.
He'd be a really good 3. You know, the thing is, it's weird because we got a chance to watch Larry Fitzgerald grace, age gracefully, and we just think that that's how it's going to go, and it's not.
Even Randy Moss,
like just different. So yeah, I'm sure. I mean, who knows? He may go back to where he came from, where he got drafted. He might go back to Houston because they got a lot of injuries there. He comes and finishes his career there. I think he'd be awesome with CJ.
Someone gives him a shot based off legacy alone. You know what I mean? It's named DeAndre Hopkins, so someone's going to sign him.
Would you want him though?
No, I don't want him on.
Would you want to sign him after that? Like the hands are going. Like that's crazy. Like that's the hands going is crazy.
He probably goes to the Steelers.
Yeah, probably.
And then
Jesus.
I mean,
him and Aaron Rodgers.
At this point, it's shocking to see a guy that's been fighting his entire career to get to a big game, and like obviously the legs are gone, whatever, but his hands have never been gone. And then that drop was just so egregious.
It was crazy.
Like the moment got
but that wasn't the first one, and across the playoffs, like he had a couple big ones that didn't bite him yet. But yeah,
were you respecting T.O. type performance?
I was thinking like a what's his name?
Good to see he's getting
OBJ, like an OBJ. I thought we were gonna have like a late stage OBJ. Shit, he got injured. Like 2 quarters in, he was having a career game, having a great game. Damn. Right. Yeah, like I was thinking that kind of veteran wide receiver performance, or like even like you remember the one where Juju Smith-Schuster had like a weirdly big game, and it was like, shit, that guy's like still knocking it out. Patrick was like using him to win a.
So unfortunately,
and it's like I thought something like that was going to happen because I was like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes can work with these fucking guys, like he can work with these ingredients. I think we all thought that, but yeah, he's got to make that catch. I think the pick six was the dagger though. I don't think it was that.
It was bad. I was just expecting like a Randy Moss, and San Fran, like what do you 3 catches for 55 yards, no touchdowns, but
No, man, that's great.
I mean,
yeah.
fine, fine.
Yeah.